Australia is home to an incredible array of flora and fauna. However, since European settlement in 1788, numerous species have become extinct. This trend continues with 13% of all Australian species now considered as threatened. The Commonwealth Environment Protection and Biodiversity Conservation Act of 1999, known as the EPBC, aims to identify and manage these declining populations. One of the main EPBC acts is the creation of single and multi-species recovery plans that outline protective management actions. In Australia, an excess of $5 million has been spent in developing plans for 1,633 threatened species. With ever-increasing budget constraints, however, and continued species decline, it is imperative that we know whether recovery plans are actually effective. In this video, I'll explore the weaknesses and strengths of recovery planning in Australia and evaluate what this means for the future of threatened species management and investment. Recovery plans are valuable because, according to Bottrill, they 1. Lead to rediscoveries of species and populations, 2. Lead to updated information, 3. Garner funds for conservation, and 4. Lead to better stakeholder education and awareness. However, no one knows whether these positive advances actually result in improved species status. Recovery plans suffer from a lack of management action reviews and unavailability of quantitative data for assessment. Moore and Willer note this makes it difficult to assess whether plans actually improve species status, and Watson and Associates, using econocentric matching analysis, found that species status was actually independent of the presence of recovery plans. These results could be due to there not being enough time, actions in the plan not having been implemented, or the fact that the actions were ineffective. One thing that is certain is that we need consistent quantitative monitoring and reviews so we can be sure. Another shortfall of recovery plans is species selection bias. Species selected for management plans are influenced by funding, location, economic importance, and knowledge. Invertebrates only represent 0.0004% of the species listed, and fish only a little better. Using the BOLD methodology, McCarthy estimates only 7.6% of species that are actually threatened are EPBC listed. Finally, it's difficult to assess the effectiveness of recovery plans in regard to other actions and methods because very few studies about alternatives exist. Taylor and Associates found that strictly protected areas lead to population status benefits, while again there is not much empirical support for recovery plan management actions. So, overwhelmingly, we can conclude that in Australia a lack of evidence remains a significant problem and is one of the greatest barriers to ensuring that we are doing our best to save our threatened species. More measurable outcomes of success and failure should be given, more rigid reporting is needed, and greater funding commitment from the government is imperative if we are to do better.